Hey everyone, I am 22 years old, and if I could give my 18-year-old self advice coming straight out of high school, I'd give him these 8 pieces of advice. None of these are ranked in any particular order, and if any of these points offend you, just remember they are pieces of advice for me. They could help you. It could be applicable to you. I'm almost guaranteeing it probably is applicable to you, but if you get offended, you could also click off. This video is advice to myself. And so let's get started. Point number 1, truly. Nobody gives a crap about you when it comes to anything, okay? So stop thinking that if you do this thing, you try to do this new thing, you go after this thing, or the way you dress about this thing is gonna be the end of the world. It's not, okay? It's not gonna be the end of the world. People really do not care about you. People do not really care about what you got going on, every single minute thing you wanna try out, okay? Nobody cares, so I'm here to tell you, freaking go after it, whatever you wanna do. This reason right here, thinking that people thought or cared so much about what I was doing is one of the biggest reasons why I didn't start YouTube earlier. Because for some reason I had in my head that people I'm not really that close to cared this much about what I was gonna do. They don't. Nobody freaking cares. So start your thing, do what you want, and go after it like nobody cares, because they don't care. Okay? Point number 2, changing your environment doesn't mean anything if you don't do anything about it. Okay, what do I mean by that? All right, on the YouTubes, you hear a lot about if you want to get started on a new thing, you should change your environment. You should move out of your parents' house. You should move across country. You should live in with 5 roommates. You should shave all your hair off, change your whole wardrobe. I'm here to tell you all that is great. It's cool advice. It's nice advice. But speaking from somebody who moved all the way from his hometown to Japan, to Florida, to all across the world, if you change your environment, it doesn't mean you'll automatically have all this motivation to do whatever you need to do to be successful. No. If you change your environment, you're still missing the important part, which is to start whatever you're gonna do. If you change your environment and you do not start whatever you told yourself you were gonna start, then changing your environment doesn't mean anything. You're just mentally masturbating and just feeding into your I'm gonna start this thing and I'm gonna be successful. No, okay? Changing your environment is important. It's good advice, but if you don't do anything about it, you're still gonna spin your wheels. You're not gonna go anywhere. When you change your environment, inevitably make sure you do something about it. Take advantage of the situation and work in the loneliness, work in a new environment, work in the fact that nobody knows you, okay? All of that is beneficial, only if you actually work. Bring up the whole Japan thing. I thought to myself that if I moved to Japan, that I would start YouTube, I would start documenting, and I would start going to the gym and being shredded, freaking being a great content creator, all that stuff. I thought that was gonna happen. It didn't happen. I was still lazy. I still didn't take action, okay? So remember that. Advice number 3 to my 18-year-old self is get in shape. Get in shape. Also, if you got in shape and then you got fat again, it's harder to get back in shape. Piece of advice to you. Anyways, get in shape. All right. Why do you need to get in shape? You're probably thinking to yourself, oh, getting in shape is just a vanity thing. Looking good is just a vanity thing. It doesn't affect me working. It doesn't affect me working hard. It doesn't affect how successful I would be. Okay. You may be right. Maybe you're right. But getting in shape helps. It does help. Like, it does help everything into your life. Okay. Being fat is bad. Fat is weak. Staying fat is cope. Life is way better when you aren't fat, and you can fight me on that. And to any 18-year-old, watching this, right? And your goal is to get into shape. Don't ever give up on that goal to get into shape. Okay, just keep going, keep getting after it. Feel bad about yourself and making excuses for why you should stay in shape, because all those excuses are bad. Those are bad excuses. They're not going to help you, okay? Once you get in shape, that changes your who you are, your identity, right? When you're fat, when you're a fat body, you're not only are you fat on the outside, like visually, you're also fat on the inside, like in your heart. You're fat, like you have all these fat habits, like you're lazier, you eat like crap, you're sloppy. And contrary to my 18-year-old self, you do work, your work ethic suffers. People treat you like shoot. Getting in shape fixes all of that. I guarantee it. It fixes all of that. It teaches you to respect your body, teaches you how to eat right. It teaches you the value of being shredded, the value of being in shape, how people treat you better. You treat yourself better. You're more confident. And it bleeds into every single avenue of your life. And it just improves your overall experience of life. You do not want to be in your formative teen years, your formative, memorable 18 to 22-year-old years, those 4 memorable years, whether you're in college or you moved out and you're traveling the world. You do not want to look back on those photos and look at yourself and be like, wow, I look absolutely disgusting. That is not a good thing to look back on, all right? You want to look at these photos and you'll be like, yes, I looked really good. And I still look good because I listened to my future self to get in shape, okay? Because, let me tell you, 18-year-old me was not in shape. I was fat as F, okay? So if I could do that over again, I would get in shape and I would have probably better memories and better experiences because I was in shape. So there's that. Fourth piece of advice I would give to my younger self was to be smarter with my money, all right? Specifically to save my money. When I was 18, I've only had like part-time jobs and I did not manage my money well. Did not. When I came out of high school and I got a real job, I didn't manage my money well at all. You transition jobs and you're thinking if you make more money, you'll be better, you'll save automatically. No, that is not correct. Even if you make more money, you still need to have the financial discipline, the literacy to do what you need to do with that money, like save, invest, pay off debt. Okay. Speaking to my younger self, from 18 to like 20, 21, you did not save crap. You saved pretty much not what you were expected to save. You did not save crap. So if I were to go back and tell my younger self, my younger 18-year-old self, tell him, save your freaking money, because once you save your money and you get to a certain point, life feels so much less anxiety ridden. When you get your paycheck, for some reason, 2 days after you get your paycheck or less, 2 days or less after you get your paycheck, all your money is gone because you spent it on bullshit. It's a very stressful thing to go through when you still have bills to pay, when you still have food you gotta pay for, when you still have all these things you need to take care of, and you spent it all on bullshit because you're stupid with your money. It's a bad way to live. Okay. Save money. You need to save money. You need to get your emergency fund up, because I remember when I first got my emergency fund up to 20K, I could breathe. All right, I could breathe. I could relax. I could actually live life. And I could actually spend some of that money to invest into myself, to get some skills, open up my horizons, and be way more positive and not anxiety-ridden and almost a paycheck-to-paycheck feeling with money. Okay, that's not a good way to live. You don't want to live like that. I wish I had learned those skills right at 18, but obviously I didn't, and I paid the price. And you'll lose money, and you'll spend all this freaking money on bullshit, okay, when you could have invested that into something else. So, save your money. Please save your money. Also, watch Dave Ramsey earlier. Dave Ramsey is the one that got me on this financial journey thingy. So he's the one that made me save money. Anyways, moving on. Advice number 5. You will be known for your hard work and quick thinking. And that is probably one of the biggest skills you will have and the most valuable skill you will have as an 18-year-old. Okay, coming out of high school, you're coming from a small town. Once you start working your real job, right? You start working your real job. You start meeting all these people from all over the world. You meet a lot of them. You quickly realize a lot of people are lazy. Newsflash, right? A lot of people are actually lazy, and a lot of people are freaking dumb. Okay, you quickly realize that, and it's kind of infuriating, but it just means it's never been easier to win. Outwork all those people. And the good thing is you will get good at outworking people. You will get good at hard work. That it will be the most valuable skill you will have, because you can just take that hard work and just apply it to freaking anything you freaking do. Don't ever lose that work ethic. Don't ever lose that drive or that dedication to whatever you're doing, and your quick thinking. Okay, because a lot of people are dumb, right? And don't lose your shit over it. But just saying. Okay, you'll be valued for that. Advice number 6. God is real. God is real. Now, if you're my 18-year-old self and you're probably listening to this, and you're like, this guy's crazy. What is he talking about? This guy's nuts. He's lost it. He's a lunatic. No, okay. Now this is where I lose people, right? Because they're like, oh, he brought up God, he brought up religion. This guy's a nutcase. Anyways, I did my research, and I had an open mind through my research and coming through my own conclusions. I have decided or realized that God is real. Right? God is real. There's a God named Jesus Christ. He died on a cross for us, and he's real. It all happened, and everything in the Bible is real. Okay? That's real. I'm just telling you the truth, okay? All right? I'm just telling you the truth. You'll realize it soon enough, my 18-year-old self. But I'm just telling you right now. Okay? God is real. Do everything you need to do. Try to improve your relationship. You will not be perfect. You freaking suck. You are a horrible person. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you right now. You're a horrible person. But God is real, and you could make steps to improve yourself, right? Improve yourself, improve your relationship, on and on and on, and live a more meaningful and better life because you've realized God is real, and everything is better because of that. Okay. Advice number 7, okay? Okay? Dream big and don't stop. I said I wasn't going to rank them, but actually this might be the biggest piece of advice on this list, because for some reason there's a freaking train passing. Anyways, for some reason, once we leave high school, once we're 18, 19, 20, we go to college or the military or whatever, and we start working a job. We have these small goals. We have goals, but they're like smaller than what we ever thought of when we were younger. All right, like remember when you were a kid and you had these big goals in life? I don't know, fucking astronaut or something. And then you start working your job and you're like, oh, my goal is to just get the next promotion. Like, that's my goal. Like, no, it's not. You're just doing that because you don't really know what else to do. You haven't really thought hard, okay? So I am telling you, don't stop dreaming, okay? All right? I want you to think what life you want, right? What life do you truly want? If you were a child and you had this childlike mentality, and you're like, I want a life like this. Write it all down. Write it all down on a piece of paper. Okay, let's say I want to live on a beach house property. I want to be able to go to the gym. I want to be able to eat whatever I want. I want to wake up whenever I want. I want to work wherever I want. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds like ridiculous goals. But that's a freaking dream. A dream is ridiculous. A dream should be grand. It should be amazing to you because it's your dream. It's for you. Don't lose that sense of dreaming, or this ridiculous imagination, because you got older and the people around you are just telling you that you should just shoot for the next promotion or job hop so you make more money. F that, right? F that. Have bigger dreams. If that's your dream, like if that's truly your dream, right, to just bump up to the next pay grade, then good for you. That's you, man. Right on, all right? But if it's not, then don't settle for that, okay? Don't settle for that. Just do not. Because I guarantee you probably live in resentment for the years to come after, okay? You are in this vital time, 18 to 20, whatever the fuck, to go after your dreams, all right? Anything after that, 30s, whatever, and you start a family, I'd imagine it's really hard, okay? I don't know because I'm 22, but I imagine it's really freaking hard. So you're in a vital time frame right now, so you should take risk and go after your dreams, okay? No matter how big. Last piece of advice, okay? This is kind of weird one, but you will learn your first foreign language. You won't be fluent, but you will learn your first foreign language. And what is that language? You will try to learn Japanese. That might be surprising to you. Like, why would I ever learn Japanese? Well, newsflash, you're gonna move to Japan. And you're like, why would I ever move to Japan? For work. But learning Japanese is like a great microcosm of life. Japanese will just humble you, will make you feel stupid. It will crush all your expectations, will crush what you thought about yourself. Just like throw your self-worth in the trash. Just make you feel horrible. But in the end, right, it will be the most beautiful thing you tried doing. One of the hardest things you tried doing. And one of the most beautiful life experiences you will ever get to experience. And it's just, I don't know, it's a great life lesson, I guess, to learn a foreign language, because it challenges you in a way that's just crazy. You never thought possible. And like unlock this world that you never thought you could ever enter in, because you decided to learn a foreign language. Like, you're saying all these freaking words that you never thought you would freaking say. And yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but you will learn your first foreign language. So, piece of advice, don't ever stop studying Japanese. Keep going at it, and you'll never know where it'll take you, and whatnot. So, yeah, those are my 8 pieces of advice to my younger 18-year-old self. Hopefully, some of this stuff is relatable to you guys. If you like this video, hit the like button, the like one that looks like that. Subscribe, and then comment to see if any of this applied to you. Anyways, thanks.